Traditionally, each graduation ceremony features an address by one of our newest graduates who speaks on behalf of their peers. This honour is awarded to someone who during their time at the university has exemplified the qualities we seek to instil in all our graduates. This afternoon's address will be given by Joseph Poata from Ngāti Porou e Rongo Whakaata, who has graduated with a Bachelor of Science with honours, majoring in physics. During his time at Te Herenga Waka, Joseph has shared his excitement for science with many as a tutor, mentor, and currently as a radio DJ. His excitement and efforts have led to many opportunities. Joseph has been involved in various projects, from collaborating with regional councils on quantifying geothermal use to studying granular flow using MRI. Recently, Joseph has been occupied by problems in condensed matter theory, in particular with quantum transport in nanostructures. Questions about how the rules of quantum mechanics might be taken advantage of in future technologies have inspired him to obtain his PhD, which he hopes to begin sometime next year. E te whakaminenga, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Joseph to give the graduate address.
Thank you, Tawania. I'll start with a quick whakatauki. Hutia te rito o te harakeke, kei hia te kōmāko e ko, ki mai ki a hau. He aha te mea nui o te ao, maku e ki atu, he tangata, he tangata, he tangata. That proverb is one that I really like, and I wanted to share with you. It uses the central part of the flax plant as a metaphor for the people that make up a prosperous community, describing new growth's importance to the survival of the plant so that we might continue to hear the song of bellbirds. In the second half, it becomes less cryptic, simply saying, if you ask me, what is the most important thing in this world? It is people, it is people, it is people. That is what today is for. Recognizing you, the graduates, for the hard work it has taken to get here, as well as those who we owe our gratitude for a helping hand along the way. Thank you to the organisers for letting me up here. I'm grateful that I was asked to do this. I hope I can just give a quick talk that is fun and celebrates each of you. When asked to prepare this speech, I was surprised that graduates would be attending from such a broad range of disciplines. I'm not sure why. I asked myself, what is common between them? How do I celebrate each of them? We all come from such a diverse a range of backgrounds. And let me tell you first what is obvious to me from standing up here. In front of me, I see a room full of graduates that I know have spent tireless hours over long nights preparing for tests, reading texts, and chipping away at assigned work, sometimes when it is due the next day. It is one of the great many skills learned over the course of a degree, how to thrive in the last minute. Even so, I think it is a safe assumption that if you sum the hours spent working hard amongst the graduates just sitting in front of me, I think it's safe to assume that that number would be really large. And I think about that and I draw inspiration from it, from the width of knowledge that represents over so many of the great disciplines represented here today. And I am glad that our collective efforts are being recognised. So in this moment, appreciate your own efforts, but also those of the graduates seated around you. For today, as we so rightly should be, we should all be very proud. Though, mentioning only our own efforts leaves a rather incomplete description. Each of us has led lives outside of our academic pursuits, with our own family, friends, and some number of personal interests. And as our responsibilities have grown, life has probably become quite the balancing act. I know it has for me. And these qualifications we are leaving here with today have taken a number of years to obtain, over which time, I'm sure, for each of you, there were moments that were probably pretty tough. And oftentimes, that burden is lessened or relieved by the people that we surround ourselves with. So I'd like to take a moment to thank those people, the mentors, the role models, the family, the friends, both to get us on the path that has got us here today, as well as for the encouragement that has kept us on it. The achievements we are recognising today are as much an acknowledgement of our own efforts as they are yours. Thank you. Also, I'd like to extend a thank you to the academic faculty who have offered us with a world-class education that has made every graduate leaving here today better off than when they arrived. It's been an incredible journey with highs and lows, but today is also a ceremonial way to turn our gaze towards the future and envision the exciting possibilities that lie ahead. Each graduate will be leaving here with a piece of paper that represents the relationships forged, challenges overcome, and good times had. And now, that chapter of our journey has come to a close. And things might begin to change quickly for all of us, for our responsibilities will grow again, just as they did when we first arrived at university. I know that this has been the case for me. However, change also brings opportunity. And I've learned that for the most part, it is best to dive into change head first and embrace it. That attitude has been necessary as I transition from an enthusiastic young student to a young theoretical physicist. And although not everyone needs to know how to write down solutions to Schrödinger's equation, there is one word that continues to show up in my conversations that I think connects the graduates across the many represented disciplines here. You learnt it right at the beginning of your academic journey, probably when you were only a few feet tall. That is the word why. It is such an important word. Just that one word invokes curiosity more easily than any other way. And it is curiosity that drives our discovery and innovation. It's what's driven each of us to get this far in our study. Maintaining that curiosity, our pursuit of discovery, just by simply asking yourself why. That helps us get to the bottom of problems and find solutions. But moreover, it will help us move through change successfully by helping us to make decisions that are grounded in our passions and move through our lives with meaning because we know what matters most to us. I started with a whakatauki, so let me end with one more. One which speaks to the challenges and opportunities which we will all face when we leave here today. Whaia te iti kahurangi. Ki te tohu koe, me he maunga teitei. It means, seek the treasures you value most dearly, and if you bow your head, let it be to a lofty mountain. In other words, pursue your destiny, persevere, and don't let obstacles defeat you. Or put one more way, have aspirations, set your own goals, and when you leave here today, don't let things like insignificant mountains get in your way. Thank you.